The multiple exposure mode in the Canon 5D Mark III is a new feature. I've never seen it on any other camera. It sort of sounds like HDR, but it is not HDR. The multiple exposure mode is best thought of as layers in Photoshop that you can blend together with the blending modes. That's the easier way to think of it. You're not so much changing the exposure value of the image, you're changing the image itself and then you're blending it together. There are a few different blending modes in this feature, like average, dark, light, and this is how the images merge together. Now, when I first saw this feature, I thought, again, it was probably something a little gimmicky and that didn't really have any, real application. But I started playing around with it and I really like it. And the reason is it allows you to preview how your images are going to blend together if you do it in live view. So what I would recommend is if you do have a 5D Mark III, push that Create a Photo button, access your multiple exposure mode, have at least 3 exposures, and then turn the camera to live view. And what this is going to allow you to do is to preview how these images are going to stack on top of each other in real time. And this is why I believe this is a useful feature, is because if you are an artistic photographer who likes to do very abstract type work, then it's going to give you a lot of very cool and very interesting creative options. So again, if you're a Canon 5D Mark III user, definitely check out the multiple exposure mode. Have at least 3 or more exposures together. I think it'll take up to 9. And then turn your camera to live view and take a picture of a texture and maybe a person and then maybe some other pattern, and watch how the camera will blend these 3 images together. In any event, that's a quick crash course on the multiple exposure mode in the Canon 5D Mark III, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you found this video helpful, you may be interested in my new DVD, Canon 5D Mark III Crash Course. And I also have a lighting crash course that I spent 3.5 years working on. You're definitely going to want to check that out too. You can order it from the following link.